I'm Haley and welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited because today I'm doing my very first update for my 2025 project pan. So it is now February. I've been using all of these products for the past month. I haven't worn makeup as much as normal over the past month, but I feel like I still got some pretty good use on these products, and we do have some roll-ins, which is so exciting to already have good progress at the very beginning of the project. So I'm stoked on that. So if you want to see, all the good progress that I made over the last month or so, I hope you'll stick around and keep on watching. Okay, so we've been starting off these videos with the exact same product since I've started this project, and that is my Revolution Aura Fix Setting Spray. I have used this so many dang times. I've been using this as a primer spray almost every single time I do my makeup. It is extremely wet, so it doesn't dry down very quickly, and it really just leaves a lot of moisture on the skin, so I don't feel like it's ideal as a setting spray. So I've been using it as a primer spray. It helps makeup go on smoother, but I'm a little tired of using it, I'm not gonna lie. This is what it was looking like when I first introduced it into the project, and as you can see, this has been in the project for a while. So since last year, I've been using it a ton. You can see it going down, and as of now, I don't have that much left. So I would say another month or two. I don't really know how much product we can get out of these, like, honestly useless crystals at the bottom. So I think it's really only this much, which may be like a month or two. I don't want to make false promises here, but I think this won't last very long. Another funny thing about this, oh my god, the cap, you guys. This is so funny. The cap is broken. It has a chunk missing, but we will keep going on. So I used this 25 times in January for 264 times since I started project panning here on YouTube. That is so many times, but we are going to try to finish this baby up soon. Moving on to another primer product, and this is one that I feel like actually good about. I feel like I've been really getting some good use on this in not that much time. So this is the e.l.f. Stay Cool Primer Stick, and this one's fun for panning because you can roll it all the way up and really see the visual progress over time. So you can see what it was looking like when I was working on it last year. And then this is what it is looking like now. And there's really not that much left. I'm super proud of myself. I used this 24 times last month for a total of 132 times it's been in the project. And there's really not that much left. Again, I don't want to say a month, but it might be 2 months. We'll see. There's probably more if I dig into it once it flattens out, but I know myself and I'm not going to do that. But I'm feeling really good about the progress on this one, and I will be excited to roll this one out because, again, I don't feel like it does that much apart from just making your skin smoother and helping makeup go on smoother. But it doesn't really have any other like great properties or anything like that. So this product is a little bit of a bust, but we will get it out of this project soon. Then next up I have my Made by Mitchell eye light. This is a quad of 4 powders, and this one I just started working on this year, and it was almost brand new when I started working on it. I had used it some amount of times, but not heavily, and this is what it was looking like last month, and this is what it's looking like now. So I honestly thought I would just like breeze through this. I go through powders really quickly, and there is definitely visible progress on this. So I've used Celestial under my eyes a ton of times, and then Stellar all over the face a decent amount of times, and you can see like the height in the pan is shorter, I guess, less compared to the ones that I've used less. So I know I'm getting progress on this, but the powder is actually pretty fine and slippy. It's not powdery or like loosely pressed or anything like that. So this is actually gonna take me longer than I think, and I thought I was gonna have an easier time using this all over the face instead of just as an under eye powder, and it looks kind of insane when I do that. It's very like dense, like it looks like stage makeup when I do that. So probably not going to keep doing that. We'll focus my efforts on this as an under eye powder and then as an occasional all over the face powder depending. But I used this one 23 times last month. That's not per shade, that's just the amount of times I reach for this. So a lot of times I reach into multiple shades and just counted that as one use. But I feel like that's pretty good for the very first month. We are going to keep working on this, and I think this is going to be a long haul product in the project, but that's fine with me, and we will check back in next month. Next up, I have another product that's been in here since last year, and that is my Milani bronzer. So this is another product that is broken and battered and is just trying to see its way out, but you know, I've been working on it. You can see some progress. You can see kind of the ridges in the middle of the pan. I keep thinking that means I'm gonna hit pan soon, but no pan yet. I used this 16 times last month for a total of 105 times in this project, which is great because I thought I didn't like this at first, and now I'm like, I like it a little more. It's not my favorite bronzer, but I've found ways to work with it and make it work for me. So I'm glad I held on to it. I was really gonna just trash it for the packaging, but hey, I'm still getting used on this one and we are gonna see this through. So would really like to hit pan on this in a couple months, but honestly, who knows with these powder products, they take forever sometimes. But yeah, 16 times last month, 105 times total, and we are gonna keep working on this in the next coming months. Another product that has been in this project forever, since the very beginning, and has been the bane of my existence. I've said this so many times in these videos, but this is my NARS blush in the shade Luster, and I was so frustrated with this. I was not loving it, but I've gotten to make it work for me more. I really love it for a very heavy blush look. It's so pretty for that if you really want to make the blush like the focal point, and it is really lovely, and I've been enjoying it, but it's been in the project for so dang long. So I used it 19 times this past month for a total of 220 times. The only product that's been used more is the Revolution spray. So yes, this has been used and it's still no pan. We can see a bit of a dip here though. I feel like I'm finally starting to see some progress here. I don't know if you can even see from back here, but I see a dip. I'm happy with that. I definitely want to hit pan, but honestly, who knows when. I am not counting on hitting pan on this at any point, hopefully before the end of the year. That would be great. We'll see though, but we're gonna keep on trucking with the NARS blush. Next up, I have my Urban Decay eyeliner. This is the 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade 0, which is just a black shade. This was new in the project as of the start last month, and I used it 3 times, which is not very many. I don't do a ton of black eyeliner looks ever, but I wanted to put this in knowing that it would be in the project for a long time, just to encourage myself to use it. So this is a mini. I have sharpened it once since the intro, so there's minimal progress from that. But yeah, those are 3 times that I would have not worn it otherwise. So I'm happy with that. This is gonna be in this project for a long time, but again, I'm okay with that. In a similar vein, I have my Glamlight and Betty Boop lip pencil. This is just in a beautiful red shade. I panned a red lip pencil last year and it was great because it reminded me to wear a red lip. I only reached for this 2 times last month, but again, that's 2 times that I wouldn't have worn a red lip otherwise. And like I mentioned, last month was a crazy month for me. I live in LA. I was gone for the fires. There was a whole week that I didn't wear any makeup at all. So the usage this month is gonna be a little different. But 2 times, again, I'm not mad at that. I really just want to get some use on this before the end of the year. And then getting into the fun part, these are the rollouts, which I'm so excited about. I have 3. The first one is actually, unfortunately, not an empty, but it's just something that I'm going to declutter. And that is my NYX Vivid Matte Liquid Liner in black. And this liner is just not very good. I got it at Target. It has a pretty short shelf life. I don't know how long it was sitting on the shelf at Target, and it just doesn't go on smoothly. And I don't know why, but the brush is already like so messed up here. I know I could trim it, but it just is beyond repair at this point. And I've used liquid liner with a brush before and it didn't end up like that. So, you know, I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna go ahead and declutter this one because it's not working for me. But I did give this 4 uses last month, which is pretty good. I tried to soldier on, but I'm just gonna go ahead and declutter this and not count it as an empty. And then, you know, like I said, I got a chance to use it 4 times and then I will roll something else in its place. And then the next 2 products I'm excited to consider empties. The first one is the NYX Jumbo Lash. I wore these 2 times. You know, I know you can wear lashes a lot more times than that, but these were just so oddly shaped. It wasn't like they were just too long and I could trim them. The shape just didn't work for my eyes. So I feel like 2 times is enough for me to consider these done. Again, I know some people wear lashes much longer than that, but I'm not like a false lash girly. So we are gonna consider these an empty, which is great. Super excited about that. And then the most exciting of all, I am so beyond excited to have this one finish and like my first real makeup empty of the year. So that is so great. That is my L'Oreal Color Riche lipstick in Toasted Almond. This hasn't been in the project for quite a while and I've used it 127 times, 17 times of which were in the last month. And last month, I really thought I could have finished it in the month, but there was still seemingly so much left. 17 uses left, which is so many. And now it is completely flat. I could try and apply it a little bit more, but it will just like scrape my lip. So I'm not gonna do that. And again, I'm not gonna dig into it with a brush or anything like that. I'm so happy to have this done. I thought this was super pretty. I'm glad to have had it and worn it, but I am so excited to have a real lipstick empty to start the year off with that is just like such good panning vibes, and I'm super excited about that. So stoked to have this one used up and put into my empties pile. So we're rolling 3 things in, which is so exciting, and I am beyond excited to already have 3 things to roll in, which is great. The first one is a little bit of a gimme because there's just not that much left in this product, but I do really want to use it up and roll it out, and that is my Rabanne Fresh Touch foundation. This is in the shade 00N. This is basically just a skin tint, and that is how I wear it. It is very light, very radiant, like light coverage, and I really would just like to use it up. It's not my favorite formula. It's kind of sticky on the skin, which I don't love. So I really don't have that much left, and this was on my plan to pan list. Actually, all of these things were on my plan to pan list. So I really want to knock out some things on the list, keep some good momentum going early in the year, and we can definitely do that with this product. Then another base product, this is my LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer. I have this in 2 different shades, but this is in natural. And as you can see, we do have some progress here. There's a decent amount left. The reason I want to try and use these up is because I don't like the little brush applicator. It's super messy inside the cap, and I don't love that, but I think it's a really good concealer, especially for the price. You can get these for like $3 and some change at Ulta when they put these on sale, which is just cannot be beat. It blends so nicely into the skin and honestly looks really nice. I like this peachier shade as an under eye color corrector, so that's what I've been using this as. I will occasionally use it on other parts of my face as well, so I would just like to get this one used up. That is going to be my goal, and I think we can definitely do that with some time and effort. So we'll be able to see like how much this flattens out over the next month or so, and I'm excited to get that one used up. And then last up, I'm rolling another lip product in to replace the L'Oreal one, and this is a product that I actually really like. I have 2 of these. This is the NARS Soft Matte Tinted Lip Balm. This one is in the shade Unrestricted, and I think these are so great. I've used this a ton. As you can see, it's pretty short right here. So again, a little bit of a gimme, but lip products do seemingly take forever to use up. This is a very pretty, actually more cool tone shade, which I think will be great for the winter months. I love a cool tone lip, and this is so pretty, just like that it's in the name, soft matte. It is so gorgeous on the lips. Love both of the ones that I have, but you know, these are pretty old. I think I bought them both in 2021, so I really want to use them up before they go bad and just make sure that I can get full use and get my money's worth on these products because I think they're really nice. But yeah, love this product and excited to get some more use on it and use it up. So that's all I have for today for my Project Pan update number 1. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any experience panning any of these products, let me know down in the comments below. I would love to know how long or how short it took you to finish up some of these items. As always, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.